stop playing with your pencil. Last week, we talked about solid, liquid, and gases, and we sang this song. You ready? Solid, liquid, gas. Solid, liquid, gas. There are three states of matter. Solid, liquid, gas. A solid keeps its shape. Some are hard, some can break, like a crayon or a roll of tape. A solid keeps its shape. A liquid shape depends on the container that it's in. Like a cup, bottle, or metal tin, a liquid shape depends. A gas you cannot see, it's in the air that we breathe. Helium, oxygen, or steam, a gas you cannot see. So matter is anything that takes up space and has mass or weight. Yep, there's three. Solids like books. Volume is the space it takes up. Juice and air. Juice is a liquid, air is a gas. We talked about solid as a form of matter that has its own size and shape. Liquid is a form of matter that takes the shape of its container. And gas is a form of matter that also takes its shape of the container, but is hard to see. Can't see it. Okay, but the nice thing is you can see it in bubbles. Because bubbles have gas inside of them. So today we're going to make a matter float. Okay? We're going to make a matter float. So I'm going to make it up here and we're going to talk about it. Okay? And we're going to decide which each one is in our float.
Wait, we don't have a gas.
Yeah,
It's steam.
it's soda. It's
Okay, so
It's a liquid and a solid.
there's three things that are inside a root beer float. First is the ice cream.
Yummy.
Okay.
Are we gonna eat that?
Now, here's an ice cream. Now, what is the ice cream? Is it a solid, a liquid, or a gas? What is it? Corbin?
A solid.
Okay, the ice cream is a solid. Okay, why do I know that this is a solid? The ice cream is a solid. How do I know that that ice cream is a solid? Heather?
Because it's hard.
It's hard? What else? What do we say all solids do? Wyatt?
They're not easy to compress.
It's not easy to compress. What else? Xavier?
They hold their own.
Yeah. Is it taking the shape of the container?
No.
No, it's staying in the bowl that I have it in. So because it keeps its own shape. Now we're going to talk about this in a couple weeks when we talk about matter some more. But if I were to let that sit there and it get hot, would it stay a solid?
No.
No, the heat in the room would turn it into a liquid. And we're going to talk about those changes here in a couple weeks. But right now, it's a solid. It's a solid part of our root beer float. And it keeps its own shape. That's what I can see right now. I can't really tell that it's not easy to compress. Or what did you say, Heather? Or it's hard. I can't necessarily tell that, but I can tell that it keeps its own shape. It's not changing shape at all. Okay, so then I have my root beer. Now,
The best part.
my root beer, what do you think it is? The root beer part. Is it liquid, gas, or solid? The root beer part of it. What is it, Lily? It is a liquid. That's right. It's a liquid. Okay? Now,
Yes.
how are you going to know it's a liquid?
Do you pour it in the ice cream? Yeah.
Okay. So the liquid, it takes the shape of the container, right? Okay, so the soda is a liquid because it takes the shape of the bowl. Takes the shape of the bowl. Yes, Lily? It's Liquid. Oh, does it? It kind of looks like not. It's like missing the dot, ain't it? There you go. Now, where do you think the gas is? Where's the gas in here? Look on this picture or this bowl. You can see it. Even though you can't see it, it's inside something in this float. What is it inside, Chase? The bubbles. The gas is represented by bubbles in the boat. This is because... Why do you think this is? Because it has bubbles. Where did the gas come from? Where was the gas? How did it get there? Heather?
It's in the soda can.
Right, it was in the soda can. Do y'all remember what that's called? The gas they put in soda cans, Xavier?
Carbon dioxide.
Okay. I think this because the carbon dioxide in the can made bubbles. It touched that cold ice cream and it just turned into bubbles. That made the bubbles be filled with the carbon dioxide. The gas is represented by the bubbles in the float. I think that's because the carbon dioxide in the can made bubbles. So that's why I like root beer floats for matter, because we can actually see the gas. Even though you usually can't see the gas, you couldn't see it when I popped open that can, but you could hear it, couldn't you? Could you hear the pop and the fizzle coming out? Let's see. You can't see it. You ready? You ready to hear the pop of the carbon dioxide? There it went. Yep. It kind of sprayed out and made some of the, it's so compressed that it made some of the root beer come out. That's what you saw. The compression of the air. Remember, gas can be compressed, right? So they squeeze it, means they squeeze it into the can, and when you unpop it, when you pop it open, it lets all that gas out.
It's like a pimple.
And so it pops out. Okay. Yes, if you shook the can, which we're not going to do, and I popped it open, root beer would go everywhere. Because all those bubbles. Okay, so finish writing this. Okay, on the back. Almost finished. Yep, you're going to have to come back. Let's go to the back and I'll turn it around in a minute. Now I'm going to have you answer these on your own because you should know them. Okay, a rock is an example of what state of matter? A solid, liquid, or gas? Circle which one. A rock is a solid, liquid, or gas. Circle the right one. Number 2, the air in a balloon, an example of what state of matter? Solid, liquid, gas. The air in a balloon. Solid, liquid, gas. Milk is an example of what state of matter? Solid, liquid, or gas? Milk is solid, liquid, or gas? Which one is milk? Is it a solid, a liquid, or a gas? Number 4, name 2 examples of a liquid. Right here in the square, give me 2 more things that are liquid. Remember, a liquid takes the shape of its container. Remember, liquid takes the shape of its container.
Can you draw a picture of it and then write the words?
Just write the words. We're just going to draw words.
Can you write A and W?
Yeah, you can write root beer.
Yeah.
2 things on number 4. Name 2 examples of a liquid, boys and girls. 2, Kinsler. 2. Name 2.
What's that?